behalf of the Lutheran Sports Association of Illinois, I would like to welcome you to St. Peter Lutheran School in Arlington Heights, Illinois, and the girls' championship game for the state of Illinois. We would like also to welcome our guests from around the world watching on the internet at lootsports.org, and we thank our partners at Concordia University of Chicago for providing our broadcast capability today. This game will be available for replay on the LSA's YouTube channel at the end of March following the national basketball tournaments. We would like to take this moment to recognize our host schools, Emmanuel Crystal Lake, St. John's Lombard, Trinity Roselle, and our friends here at St. Peter Arlington Heights, and thank them for all of their efforts. Before we begin, we ask that all participants and spectators conduct themselves in a God-pleasing manner before, during, and after this basketball game. The LSA Sportsmanship Award will be presented this weekend to the school whose behavior of its players, coaches, and fans best demonstrate Christian sportsmanship. At this time, we're going to begin with a word of prayer. Dear Lord, as we are about to begin this state championship game, we thank you for all you have done for us. We thank you for the ministry of Lutheran churches and schools and for our pastors and teachers. We thank you for the abilities and gifts you have given each of the participants in this game. But most importantly, we thank you during this Lenten season that you sent your Son to suffer on our behalf. We ask that you bless this game and its participants, coaches, and officials. Watch over them and keep them safe, because it's in Jesus' name we pray and play. Amen. This game will be between the guests on the scoreboard, the Comets of Mount Prospect, St. Paul, and the home team on the scoreboard, the Titans of Nashville, Okawville, Trinity, St. John's, Emmanuel. At this time, let's meet the participants for this championship game. First, for the Comets. The Comets enter this contest with a record of 21 wins and 2 losses. On their road to the state championship game, they were crowned the champions of the Northwest Suburban Lutheran Conference and the Zion Marengo PTL 42nd Annual Girls Basketball Tournament. Here at state, the Comets have defeated Morton Bethel 47-20, Crystal Lake Emmanuel 35-14, and Bloomington Trinity 44-42. Let's meet the non-starters for Mount Prospect. Number 10, Elin Handler. Number 11, Rachel Gutzler. Number 15, Aaron Young. Number 23, Allie Phillip. And number 31, Abby Kirpira. And now the starters for the Comets. A 7th grader, 5'1", number 12, Casey Brosnan. 5'4", 8th grader, number 14, Libby McDonough. A 5'8", 8th grader, number 22, Kyrie Person. Number 24, 5'7", 8th grader, Amy Brennan. And a 6', 8th grader, number 34, Allie Linke. The Comets are coached by Matthew Gutzler, and he is assisted by Kevin Mueller and Sophie Hindman. Now let's meet the Titans. The Titans enter this contest with a record of 31 wins and 3 losses. And on their road to the state championship game, they were crowned the champions of the Pinckneyville 204 Invitational Tournament, the TSJILS Titans All Lutheran Tournament. They won an SIJHSAA Regional, and they were the champions of the Springfield Trinity Invitational Tournament. Here at state, the Titans defeated East Dundee Emmanuel 49-9, Edwardsville Trinity 51-22, and Peoria Christ 41-36 in overtime. Let's meet the non-starters for the Titans. Number 3, Laney Hundelt. Number 4, Estes Bakatin. Number 11, Caitlin Gogolek. Number 21, Jenna Kuyawa. Number 23, Marley Minert. Number 31, Savannah Meyer. And number 34, Ashlyn Henson. And number 50, Emma Kurtz. Now the starters for the Titans, a 5'2", 8th grader, number 2, McKenna Westland. A 5'10" guard, 7th grader, number 20, Samantha Brinkman. 5'9", 8th grader, number 30, Brecklin Renegarby. 5'11", number 40, Summer Brinkman. And number 41, she's 5'7", Alexis Spratt. The Titans are coached by Joseph Kirby, and he is assisted by Dillard Fullerton and Jeremy Hundelt. God's blessings to both teams.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the girls' championship battle between the Mount Prospect St. Paul Comets and the Nashville Okawville Titans. As we get said here, it's bound to be a thrilling matchup.
I 100% agree with you, Rafael. We have teams that have both had a lot of success recently in state. In our last competition in 2020, both these teams were playing on Championship Sunday, and they're back 2 years later for the prize every team seeks when they start the tournament on Friday night is that championship banner hanging on the wall, as you see in the background. We're about to get things underway. I'm excited.
I'm excited too, especially on the front court. We're going to see a lot of great talent there, particularly in Allen Link for the Comets and Summer Brickman for the Titans.
Yes, both Brinkman sisters are averaging double digits so far this tournament, and we'll start off with the balls in the hand of Samantha.
Samantha still has it now. Gives it all to Westland. Goes in for 3. And there's the first points of the championship game.
Big shot there to get things kicked off by McKenna Westland. Good shot from the outside. Good pass there by Samantha Brinkman. And we are underway with a bang.
Here's looking down with the ball. And good job there defensively by the Titans.
Yep. Good hands in the passing lanes. We're going to see the ball tipped by St. Paul. Mount Prospect staying with the Titans here.
Brinkman will inbound it.
Looks like Mount Prospect's going to be in a 2-3 zone here, cutting off the paint. Has Allie Linky, in the paint. She is the offensive leader for. Oh, you see a great defensive play there. Great recovery by Casey Brosnan there.
Wesleyan was going for the shot, and then she couldn't at the end. Drawn by Lincoln. No good.
Linky has a good look there that just doesn't fall, and the rebound in the hands of Summer Brinkman, her first of the game. Probably be saying Summer and Samantha's name a lot. Both of them, I said, average double figures. Summer's averaged 22 a game this tournament. Samantha's averaging just under 11. They are the main offensive focal points.
The one Brinkman to another, and a whistle. And a foul.
That's going to be on Linky, her first. On the other side of things, Allie Linke is leading Mount Prospect in scoring, averaging over 20 points a game, and she had a high of 28 in one of their games earlier this weekend, so she's able to match the Brinkman sisters with scoring.
Here's the pressure for the temp. And it's good. First point of the game for Summer Brinkman.
Summer comes in shooting 44% from the line in this tournament. 10 of 23, now 11 of 24. Knocks both of them down to start, though. That's a good sign there if you are Nashville Okawville. The Titans are happy to have both those balls.
Bosman has it and lost it, and possession retained still in favor of the Comets.
Great recovery there by Samantha Brinkman to get back and prevent that easy shot attempt.
Allie Brennan inbound.
Good press break there by Mount Prospect as well.
Corner three. Nearly hit there by McDonough.
Oh, and a steal and finish by Linke.
Good start for her already.
Yeah. Great steal there to keep the possession alive and get the Comets on the board here, down 4-2 early on in the first.
Three there won't go. Fight for the ball. And now here comes Lincoln back the other way.
Linke 1-on-3, a little short there. Going to be a fight.
And whistles.
Well, good action here early on from both sides. A lot to like so far in the early goings of this game. Both teams have a lot of intensity on both sides of the court, especially the defensive end. And we've seen a lot of passion in the boards, and I expect we will see this intensity keep up for the entirety of this game.
Right now, back to Brinkman.
Patience right now is the key for the Titans, as Mount Prospect is sitting in that 2-3 zone, still looking for the opening, and instead it'll be a turnover, a steal for the Comets going the other way.
And now Link now has it at the top of the perimeter. Get up to the McDonough. McDonough step back two. Ball short. Kept in though by Brennan.
Board by Brennan. Unfortunately, it's a turnover and a great lead pass.
A foul from one Brinkman to another.
Great heads-up play there by Samantha Brinkman to see her sister Summer.
And now Summer will once again hit two from the free throw line. She knocked down her first two. Let's see if she can do it again.
Another one is money. Great start from the line here for Nashville Okawville. 3 for 3. Come in as a team shooting a hair under 50% through the first 3 games of this weekend. And
second one as well.
Free throws the difference so far early on, as it is 6-2 in favor of the Titans. Full court pressure here by Nashville Okawville.
Big now drives up the court.
Oh.
She was looking there for Pearson there. She couldn't hang on to it.
I think he did a great job of working through the pressure, keeping composed, had a great pass there. Person just wasn't able to hang on to it. It results in a turnover going the other way. 3 early turnovers for St. Paul Mount Prospect.
Not the start they were wished for up to this point.
Yeah, definitely something they got to take care of moving forward in this game.
They're running guard.
Another great entry pass.
Baseline. Blocked there by Lynn. Their first block of the day. And on the ball. Under the court. Look at Bronson now. The other way. Whistles. Great block there on the other end though by Link.
Yes, Nikki did a great job there of staying between the basket and Summer Brinkman and rejecting that shot. We're going to see a foul. Looks like it was called on Pocatine, her first.
Yep.
Team's first.
Donna. I think.
Good look.
She was trying to get it there to fill up. Couldn't do it that time. Scramble there and whistles.
Jump ball going the other way. You can see just how bad both these teams want to win this game. 4 or 5 bodies on the floor there, scrambling for that loose ball. It's going to end up going back the way of the Comets.
I have a feeling it's going to be such an intense game all around.
I agree with you completely. I expect that intensity level to stay high throughout the entirety of these 4 quarters. You see Mount Prospect break the press again, and Linky with a good look. Her second made field goal of the day.
Linky so far responsible for all 4 points of the Comets.
That was a great press break by Mount Prospect, and Linky is lethal from that mid-range jumper location. She's hit 2 so far.
There you go. Back to Brickman.
Samantha, okay, set and resetting the offense here against this zone. Linky's trying to prevent any passes inside to Summer Brinkman, who decides to come out and get it herself anyway.
Finds Wesley. And to Sparat.
Oh, good hands there.
Lincoln will grab a rebound.
Good hands by Linky there, and a board.
He's off of McDonough. Back to Lincoln. Mismatch of her and Wesleyan. Jumper there.
Shot was blocked, it looks like. And Summer Brinkman comes up with her 4th rebound of the game and draws a foul.
Jumper there and was missed there by number 23, Allie Phillip.
That is 2 fouls on Kyrie Pearson. Or Person, excuse me. That early foul trouble is not something you want to see if you're Coach Gessler.
Not all, especially in the championship game.
Yeah, you're right on. We see a jumper there that's a little long from Piawa.
Higher possession looks will retain still. Or the Titans. Well, then another opportunity.
Subs in, looks like Aaron Young is checked in for Mount Prospect.
Brinkman from one Brinkman to another.
Blocked there. Blocked by Aaron Young. Just checked in the game 5 seconds ago.
And another one, however, this is going to be a foul. Appears to the reaching. A blocking foul, to be exact.
And Brinkman's going to go to the line shooting 2. Good block on the first attempt there by Aaron Young. Credit to Summer Brinkman for sticking with it and drawing 2 free throws as a result.
So far, she's 4 for 4 from the line, despite averaging only 43% so far in the tournament. The first one knocks her in.
Well, last game doesn't mean much, I guess, in terms of free throw percentage coming in. She's 5 for 5 from the line now. Make it 6 for 6. No announcer's jinx here. There's 6 points to go along with 4 rebounds early on in this championship game.
But now pushes it forward. And now she loses it. Gets it back though. However, this time it is Young now. Trapped in the corner.
Risky situation there if you're Mount Prospect. Aaron Young trapped in the corner, double team, but was able to deflect it off of a Titan defender and retain possession for the Comets. As we're gonna.
McDonough thought about a 3 for a second. Gives out to Lincoln.
She's basically triple teamed now every time she touches the ball in the paint.
Jumper. And it's good. This time, give it Allie Phillip for the points.
Great looking mid-range shot there from number 23 in yellow and black. Big shot. Cuts his deficit to 2.
Now here comes Summer Brickman. Taking her time.
Looks like the Lady Titans are going to be content with burning down the rest of this first quarter clock and taking the last shot of the quarter.
In the hands now of Samantha Brickman.
Looking for a gap in the zone.
And Bishop found one for a moment, but it's going to be all for traveling.
Travel. All right. 4th turnover by the Titans. Credit Mount Prospect's 2-3 zone defense for that one.
Heaves it up. And it won't go.
A fun first 6 minutes of action there.
It has.
Nice, intense first quarter in the books for this championship game. Both sides, you know, doing things that they want to do all game, you know, and I think that's key, you know, on the side of Mount Prospect. It's breaking that pressure, finding Allie Linky in the mid-range, and going from there, making sure that everyone is working offensively. We saw in that last possession where Linky's looking at a triple team. Allie Phillip wide open, steps up, knocks down a mid-range jumper. And on the other side, we've said Brinkman quite a bit so far, and we'll probably keep that up as the game goes on. Summer and Samantha doing a great job orchestrating the offense. Summer 6 of 6 from the line, 4 boards to go along with it. Samantha has 2 rebounds. And I expect that to continue too. So a lot of what we expected coming in, a lot of points from the front court of both sides. And we'll see how the second quarter goes in terms of who can pull momentum their way going into halftime.
So far to this point, we were talking about earlier about the free throw struggles for the Titans. So far, Summer Brickman, though, perfect 6 for 6 from the line. Which has been the difference at this point.
Yeah, that has been the difference here. 6 to 8 points coming from the line. All 6 going in. That's huge.
As we commence the second quarter here in the championship game. Brickman. That's a good job. Brickman gives it out to her sister. Nice move inside. It's a bit too much power with the layup.
Good defense there by Linky to stay in front of her again on that drive and force the tough shot.
Linky gets the foul.
The second foul against the Lady Titans. That one's going to go against Samantha Brinkman, her first. Well,
McDonough will set the offense once more.
No one's picking the ball up top. And a quadruple team.
And she still went for it. And she still got that call, it seems.
Yeah, well, credit to Allie Linky to fight through contact there. Legitimately, the entire defense collapsed on her when she touched it at the post. She was still able to work through that drop step move, fight through the contact, get the shot up, and now she's being rewarded with 2 free throws here.
As you mentioned earlier, she's had a career high of 28 throughout this tournament. Knocks down the first one.
Nikki 8 of 12 coming into this game from the line, 67%, and starts off on the right foot here in the championship game, knocking down her first free throw.
Second one just out. So it remains a 1-point lead for the Giants. Here comes
Great coast-to-coast take there by Samantha Brinkman. That was an impressive play there by number 20 in white.
Her first points of the game.
That's her 3rd rebound, go along with, like you said, her first basket. Give her 2 points for the game and extend the lead back to 3 here with a minute gone in the second quarter. And hands in the passing lane by Summer Brinkman there.
Good job there. Now gives off to her sister Samantha for the easy 2 and hits it. Back-to-back buckets now for Samantha Brinkman. And now Summer now. Got in front of the pass.
Yeah, this pressure's ramped up here to start the second half, but the Comets are able to break it. McDonough is able to bring it up into the front court here, and Mount Prospect can set up their offense.
And again, Summer had a hand on it. And a foul. And they're inbounded this time.
I think that one's going to be on Kiawa on the arm. And it appears it is. That's her first. Team's 4th. No one in real foul trouble yet here early on in the second.
1-2 right there with her and Brendan. Next ball right in front of us.
Yeah, right into my lap here. In your face action in the girls' state championship game. Again, good hands in the passing lane. That time by Samantha Brinkman to direct the ball out of bounds and force Mount Prospect to reset their offense.
I think Roller won't go. Our rebound there.
Good board by Young. Unfortunately, leads to a turnover.
Howard on Samantha the other way. And here they got the M1. Foul.
Well, the offense was running through Summer Brinkman early first quarter and second quarter. It's been all Samantha Brinkman. The 2 early buckets and now the 2 free throws coming up here for number 20 in white.
They probably made a deal like, you know what, you take the first quarter, I'll take the second quarter.
That's exactly what it looks like here. A little strong on the first. Samantha Brinkman came in this game 5 of 6 from the line, shooting 83%. So only her second miss in 7 attempts throughout the tournament so far.
Will she redeem herself on the second one?
Also a little long, and rebound is controlled by Linky. Her second of the game, and she's looking to go coast to coast.
Transitioning forward.
And that's going to be a blocking foul.
Okay. During the act of shooting. No.
Looks like it's going to be a side out. That is the second foul on Spratt. Looks like Coach Kirby is going to get her out of the game and bring in Renna Garby. That's where having a quick discussion with the refs on this inbound play.
Inbound. Put down a corner three and hits.
Nothing but the bottom of the net for Libby McDonough. First three-pointer made of the game for Mount Prospect. Cuts this lead to 2 for the Lady Titans.
Their fourth three-pointer of the tournament.
Big shot there. You're going to see at the other end.
Won't go that time. However, last touch.
Great hustle play by Linky to deflect that off of Nashville Okawville and get possession back from Mount Prospect. That will be.
The Kiawa fell to the ground.
Looks like the foul was called on Kiawa. They're second as well, and Team 6. So now both teams will be in the bonus on their next foul.
Right now, moves it ahead.
Again, another deflection by Samantha Brinkman at the top of this zone, and this one results in a turnover. Active hands are doing a menacing job right now for Nashville Okawville in terms of not allowing Mount Prospect to get in their normal offensive flow.
As it appears, the Comets have called a timeout. There's 3:40 to go here in the second quarter. The score right now in favor of the Lady Titans, 12-10.
Fun first 8+ minutes so far of this championship game. We have seen a lot of defensive intensity, a lot of steals so far between both sides. Both teams are doing a good job of maintaining their defensive principles, rebounding on the defensive end, and taking advantage of opportunities that the other team is giving them.
So far it has been a very enjoyable game to this point.
Yes, I think we'll have more of the same as we move forward. And it's really come down to the keys we really talked about in pregame, where the Brinkman sisters for Nashville Okawville have done a great job of handling the offense and the scoring output for the Lady Titans. And Ellie Linky, whether it be scoring, whether it be facilitating, has done an awesome job of keeping her team in the game on that side of things.
Oh, no.
All right.
There you go. Picking up the 4 now, Summer Brinkman. There's off her sister Samantha in the corner. Summer. Samantha. Corner three.
It's going to bounce over the backboard, and possession's going back to the Comets here with a chance to tie.
Donna. Brennan.
Brennan worked to get it across half court. And looks like Brosnan was stepping out of bounds when she caught that pass, and that'll be the 9th turnover for St. Paul Mount Prospect. They were able again to break the press there. Just the pace at which they're trying to run their half-court offense is resulting in a couple mistakes that I don't think they normally would make here. And
speaking of mistakes,
on the opposite side, one too many steps there on the pass by Brinkman will give the ball right back to the Comets. So a couple uncharacteristic turnovers for both sides on these last couple of possessions.
Let's see both teams settle back in now. On the inbound.
And
I think long two.
Won't fall. Strong board there by Summer Brinkman, her 5th of the game. And that will be free throws the other end for the Titans. That foul was on Brosnan, her 1st, team's 7th.
Brinkman in the line. We mentioned she made her first 6. Last time she went to the free throw line, she missed both shots. So far responsible for half of the team's points.
Oh.
And knocks the 1-on-1.
Summer still perfect, 7 for 7 from the stripe so far in this game. 7 points, 5 boards so far. Midway through the second quarter. Make it 8 for 8.
Under 3 minutes now. McDonough.
Prospects still able to work through that pressure that Nashville Okawville has been putting on.
Jumper there, no good there on the attempt by Bronson. And now transitioning back the other way. And the foul for this.
What a take by Summer Brinkman. And one. Coast to coast again. We've seen her do that a couple times so far this game.
So far, she is carrying this Titans team on the offensive side.
9 for 9 from the line, 11 points, 6 boards, and gives her team a 7-point lead.
So far, it is Summer Brinkman's game, and we are here to witness it as McDonough falls to the ground. Possession, though, however, retains to the Comets.
Looks like that might be a foul on Samantha Brinkman, which would be her second. And that's going to send McDonough to the line for 1-1.
McDonough, 25% free throw shooter. Can't make the 1-1.
Rebound in the hands of Samantha Brinkman, her fourth.
Gives it off to Summer. And they pick it up 1-2.
Still looking for that gap. Weak side of the zone. Good pass there to Kiawa.
Doesn't take it. Now 3. Look good there. Brennan with the rebound.
Good board by Brennan there.
Brennan then leaves it there to Bronson. And travel. Called on her. Another turnover
there. Double team there. Caused another one for Nashville. Or for Mount Prospect. Nashville Okawville's half-court defense has been great so far, getting hands in passing lanes, tipping passes, causing Mount Prospect just to try and work a little too fast with the pressure they're putting on. And it's really resulted and helped result in these 10 turnovers so far this game.
And now Samantha. Summer just taking some time with the clock now. Go to Kiawa. Gives it immediately right back to Summer.
Titans doing a great job here of ball reversal. Looks like they're waiting for Mount Prospect to extend out of that zone before they work to attack. We're trying to find a pass like that. And great defensive recovery there by Linky on Renegarby. He's able to stay straight up and draw a jump ball on that block, which will give possession back to Mount Prospect.
17-10 lead still in favor of the Titans. McDonough.
Mount Prospect's been quiet on offense these last few possessions as another tip pass by Samantha Brinkman. She is everywhere on defense so far this first half.
Jumper there by Young, no good. And possession will move forward for Titans.
Mount Prospect has just not been able to get into a rhythm offensively, but to their credit, they have played solid defense and are keeping themselves in the game on that side of the ball right now.
Brinkman takes her time with it.
Looks like once again they're going to wait for Mount Prospect to extend out of that zone.
Oh, McDonough nearly read that to perfection. And now driving to the lane there was Summer Brinkman. And the whistles and a foul.
It looks like we're going to have a foul called on Mount Prospect there. Not sure. It looks like it's going to be on Brennan. Her first on the fight for the rebound. So that will be a 1-1 here.
And Kurtz couldn't make that one to fall.
And again, another steal. Samantha Brinkman is just wrecking havoc on passing lanes.
From one Brinkman to another Summer. And it appears to be a foul. And who else but Summer to go to the free throw line once more.
See if she can add to her perfect 9 for 9 day from the free throw line so far. That foul was on Young, her first, team's 10th. Just under a minute to go in this first half. We're still a 7-point game.
Where's the attempt?
And The streak is finally ended at 9 made free throws in a row for Summer Brinkman.
Considering her stats throughout the entire tournament, I'd say that was really impressive.
And 9 out of 10 is not anything to be upset about for sure. Let's see if she can, I'm sure she'd love to make it 10 for 11 here with this one. And long on that one too. Board controlled by Young, her second of the game.
And now Brennan pushes up ahead. Stops. Exit at the alley.
Oh, great look and great finish. Aaron Young for 2 off of a great entry pass by Linky.
Good finish by her.
And we are back to a 5-point game with just over 30 seconds to go in the first half. Wonder if the Lady Titans will hold for the last shot here.
Which not timeout.
Looks like Coach Kirby wants to discuss just that here as we move ever so close to that halftime. Whew, it's been a fun first half so far. I mean, you know, you don't always need a high-scoring game for it to be entertaining, and that's exactly what we've had. We've had both a great defensive effort on both sides, great rebounding, great hustle. I mean, both teams are doing all the little things you want to see in a championship game, getting hands in passing lanes, making the right reads on offense, like that last possession with Linky, seeing Aaron Young wide open on the opposite block, hitting her with a perfect pass, setting her up for an easy layup. So, I mean, as an appreciator of the little things in the game of basketball, this has been a fun first 12 minutes to watch.
Yeah, and we still have another 12 more.
I know. Can't wait for the rest of this game. Let's see what Coach Kirby drew up in that timeout to likely set up his team's last possession of the first half.
Will they chew off the remaining 25 seconds? That'll be the real question.
Well, looks like Mount Prospect is extending the pressure a little bit to force them to work and not be able to just dribble down the clock.
Young defending on Samantha Brinkman. And Fisher sets the screen.
Good defense here by Brinkman and Person up top.
And Young gets called for the reach.
And that will send Samantha back to the line for what will now be 2 free throws. Looks like Westland's ready to check back in for the last 6 seconds here. First free throw knocked down by Samantha. Her 5th point of the game, go along with 4 boards. That was also the 2nd foul on Aaron Young. The waning moments of this first half. Long on the second.
No good there.
Claude 4.
Claude 4 there. And 2 seconds left. Leave it up. Almost went in. We have reached halftime here, and so far, in a really good contested game, the Titans are up 18-12. But as you mentioned earlier, Peter, still got a long way to go. This is far from over.
Long way to go. 12 minutes. I guarantee both teams won't be satisfied with how that first half went, and will come out firing and with passion in the second half. We'll see which team is able to, take these last 12 minutes and come out with the girls' state champion banner.
Indeed.
We'll be back in a few minutes for some analysis in the first half and things to look forward to in the second. noise is great still. I'm not adding that much. So you can see how as an ASMR for basketball fans, just to hear the crowd. But yeah, I'll make sure to keep the mic nice and tight. So probably go back in like 2.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you. Points
we are just moments away here from commencing the start of the second half of the championship game between your Mountain Prospect St. Paul Comets and the Nashville Okawville Titans. So far, the Titans are ahead by a score of 18-12, as we get set here in the third quarter. And Peter, so far, it's been a really good game.
Yeah, very much what we expected to see from tip-off in terms of the Brinkman sisters carrying a lot of the offensive load for the Titans, and Allie Linke really being the main focal point of the offense and orchestrator of the offense and press break for the Comets. A couple stats to recap from that first half. Mount Prospect was 5 of 16 from the floor on shots, just a hair under 33% from the field, and 1 of 3 from deep. That 3 courtesy of Libby McDonough in the second quarter. On the other side, Nashville Okawville was 4 of 12 from the field and 0 of 3 from deep, but did a lot of their damage from the free throw line, where Summer Brinkman was at one point 9 for 9 from the line and finished with 9 for 11 from the line, and just the first half alone. She's leading all scorers right now with 11 points and 6 boards. As well as that, Samantha Brinkman has 5 points and 4 boards for the Lady Titans, and McKenna Westland had an early 2 in the first quarter to wrap up the scoring for Nashville Okawville. On the other side of things, St. Paul Mount Prospect was led by Allie Linke with 5 points. Libby McDonough, as I mentioned, had that big 3 in the second quarter, and both Erin Young and Allie Phillip added a bucket of their own to wrap up the scoring in the first half.
So far, outside of the opening bucket for the Titans by Westland, so far the last 16 points have been contributed by both the Brinkman sisters.
Either 20 or 40. I feel like they have had their name called quite a bit this weekend, and rightly so. And I mean, they have great chemistry in the offensive end. The other one is they're very patient on the ball, and they do a good job of attacking the zone that Mount Prospect put out the first half. We'll see if they stay in the zone, maybe move to a triangle and 2 almost, it looks like, which is no match for Summer Brinkman to start the second half, as she adds to her game-high total for another bucket to extend the lead to 8.
We are off and running here as Brennan has the ball. Lost it for a second, gave it to McDonough.
To the cross before that 10-second call comes out.
And Lincoln has the ball, gives it off, and in and out there. Close shot there for Phillip. The ball is out of bounds.
It's a solid volleyball spike there. We'll keep possession with Mount Prospect. Referee's going to recompose himself there after what would probably have been a kill in a volleyball game, more than likely. Ends up being a out-of-bounds play, and I'm glad to see he's okay and shaking it off.
At a ref. We love to see that.
It's good to see, and we're ready to carry on here in the championship game.
Brennan McDonough, who nearly lost it for a second. We continue to play the zone defense at this point.
They've done a good job of not just sitting back in the zone, but really extending it and trying to get into passing lanes there. Kiela attempts to get in the passing lane. That pass from McDonough to Linke, and it's just a second late, and that's going to be her 3rd foul. Really the only person with foul trouble so far for either team right now. First person to pick up 3 in this game.
Young. Nearly got it. And now Brinkman moves it the other way now. The rebound. Guarded there by Phillip in a mismatch.
Turnover.
Turnover there, grabbed there by Young. And immediately feeds it off there to Hines. There's a go, but it won't go. Rebound there was picked up by Sparak. Now Brinkman goes all the way, coast to coast.
And Samantha gets her first basket of the half and is going to force a turnover on the other end. Active hands have been a pest all game so far for Mount Prospect. They continue to be here. Early stages of that third quarter is another turnover at the hands of Nashville Okawville.
Ball left the foot of McDonough, which caused the turnover.
Looks like Brosnan and Person checking in for Mount Prospect here. Quick guard shift early on in this third quarter.
Brinkman. Get it out. 3.
In and out. Good board there.
Tough break there. And the rebound is held in by Link again. So far controlling the board so far for the Comets. And now she goes to, oh, nearly had a fall. Second attempt, though, goes in.
I don't know how that first one didn't fall, but credit to Allie Linky for staying with that. As we see another jumper a little long there for the Lady Titans, and another board controlled by 34 in yellow and black, her 5th of the game.
So far, she is carrying these Comets so far. Jumper, ball short there, grab there. Samantha, and now she goes up the court, trying to find her sister, and her, close, but no right there. Summer almost had it, couldn't keep her balance.
Yep, that was a good look, just a little out of reach there. Ball turned back over to Mount Prospect with a chance to cut this down to a 6-point game early on in the third.
Back to person. McDonald at the top of the key.
And finishes again. Big basket there for Linky. Good entry pass by McDonough. We're down to a 6-point game here.
She now has 11 points so far in the championship game. Another 3. No good that time. Again, another rebound for Allie Linky.
Controls.
Oh, here go for 3. And hits!
As the late great Stuart Scott would say, she is en fuego currently.
14 already cooking here in this third quarter. And turnover.
Turnover and another chance to cut further into this lead. Defense picking up now.
Now double teamed. Oh. Is it all? McDonough couldn't. Lost it there. Now here comes back the other way. Whistles and a foul. And Brickman will shoot 2 at the line.
Very important play there by Samantha Brinkman. She's able to, 1, get her hands in the passing lane again, but more importantly on that, Mount Prospect had 2 people wide open on the weak side of that zone. So that steal really prevented an easy look at the hoop, and now she's being rewarded with 2 free throws here.
What was a 6-point deficit has now cut back to a 3. Now make it 4. And the shot goes in.
Second made free throw of the game so far for Samantha. She's 2 of 5 from the line with a chance to make it 3 of 6 here. 8 points to go with 5 rebounds here early on in the third.
And couldn't make the second one. Grabbed there on the board by Person. And now here comes Allie Linky again. Another 3. Got it again! 17 now for Linky. It's a 1-point game.
Holy. What a turn of events. We're going to have a foul, I think, there on Brosnan. But, wow, Allie Linky taking this game in the third quarter, willing these Comets back to within 1. That is, and that foul was on Brosnan, her second, team's second.
She came in just hitting 1 3-pointer throughout the tournament. Today already, she's had 2.
Yeah.
And it's down on the corner. And the arrow heads in favor of the Titans.
It looks like Nashville Okawville got a timeout off. Good hustle there by Kuyawa to corral that rebound and get a timeout with possession, it looks like. So, oh, what a third quarter so far. We're only 4 minutes in. Man. Allie Linky alone in this quarter has 10 points and 4 rebounds, which, you know, solid game for some. She has it in 4 minutes of play so far. So very impressive start to the second half, and we have a 1-point game. We have what could be the makings of an exciting finish here and the championship game here for the LSA girls basketball state tournament.
It really has the makings of it up to this point.
We'll see. I imagine Coach Kirby called the timeout first to maintain possession. Now they're able to probably draw up an inbounds play to get a good look here out of the timeout. Nice easy layup would be ideal if they could scheme it.
Yeah, Brickman.
That wasn't easy, but none the same. It counts for 2 points. Samantha Brinkman, what a strong take to the hoop.
Brickman now will shoot 1 to make a 3-point play.
And now the second Titan in double digits with 10 points. She can match her Oh, excuse me. Sister has 13.
Foul there on Brennan, her third of the game to this point.
She's able to knock down the free throw. Lead is back to 4. Looks like Young checking back in for Brennan. That was the 3rd foul on Brennan. So she'll be out for a little bit.
Ivy, mid-range 2. Can't get it that time. Board was grabbed there.
6th rebound by Brinkman. And it looks like the Lady Titans are going to be patient here and wait for an opening in the zone defense. They don't have any reason to hurry. You know, you're up 4.
Spin.
Good footwork there. Way to stay with it. Samantha Brinkman with another 2. That adds to her total for the quarter of 8, along with another board, and extends this lead back out to 6.
Young. And another turnover.
That's a costly 3-second call against the Comets that will give the ball back to Nashville Okawville. First half, Summer Brinkman carried the heavier load of scoring with 11. Samantha has 8 already in the 3rd quarter alone, and they both now have 13 on the game. 26 out of 28 points between the 2. That's an impressive stat to have this deep into the 3rd quarter.
It is currently the Summer and Samantha show up to this point.
Yes.
Summer.
So again, working to extend this zone defense that Mount Prospect has been putting on all game. And again, in no hurry to attack. They don't need to be in a hurry.
Gallo set a screen there. Let's get 1-2. There to Summer.
It might be almost a 5-second call there. Got out of the defenders.
Samantha guarded by Person.
Looks like they may just be settling here for the last shot in the 3rd quarter.
And
Either way, you're going into the 4th with a 6-point lead at the very least.
And with the mismatch. And drives it to the lane. The lane won't go. Oh, whistles and a foul, and she'll go back to the free throw line. Take advantage of the mismatch against Bronson.
Yeah, used the height advantage and then snuck her way right past Linky before she could set her position and drew the foul. That is Linky's 3rd. The line for 2 now. Knocking down the first is Summer Brinkman. And gives her 10 free throws made on 12 attempts so far in the game.
So far, the key difference.
Yeah, very much so is the free throw shooting of Nashville Okawville. Knocks down the 2nd as well. And just like that, the lead is back to 8. Mount Prospect had all the momentum there midway through the 3rd, and Nashville Okawville was able to answer the call.
The pass there. Bronson at the buzzer. No good. Well, 6 more minutes left to determine who will be this year's LSA champion. Up to this point, so far, the Titans have taken control of this game, but it's not over till it's over.
Yeah, we got 6 more minutes we got to play. That's why they play the games. You know, a very exciting 3rd quarter. Just as we kind of talked about at break, Mount Prospect was obviously not going to go down without a fight in the 2nd half, and they came out and, you know, threw the first haymaker, and Nashville Okawville was able to respond and re-extend the lead once Mount Prospect got it within 1 point. A quick 7-0 run back to end the quarter, courtesy of Samantha and Summer Brinkman have now, you know, brought this back out to a 3-possession game. It's going to be Mount Prospect ball, I believe, coming in here. So it'll be I think setting the tone early in the 4th quarter for Mount Prospect is going to be huge. If they can start with a couple of successful offensive possessions, get a couple stops, have this down to like 4, you know, 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes into this quarter, we're definitely going to be in for a fight throughout the rest of this game. But I think the first 2 minutes are really going to set the tone for how this 4th quarter goes out.
Yeah, the Comets right now, they need to find that 2nd score on their team, except to this point, they haven't been able to find one.
Yeah.
Young now trapped in the corner. Gives it off. three. No good that time by McDonough. Board held in there by Brickman. Summer. Back pedals. Get the screen by Kiara.
Oh, good find and good finish by Lemongardi.
Her first points of the game.
Couldn't come at a better time and off of a great pass by Summer.
Hey, for her third three of the game. Yes, indeed. Make a 20 now for her.
That's huge from Mount Prospect. It felt like momentum was slowly slipping away. That 9-0 run extended this lead back to double digits, and Allie Linky just comes down and drills a three at the top of the key to bring this back within 7. Another stop here from Mount Prospect will be big. Let's see if the Lady Titans can find another way to score.
Here's Summer. Gets it by his screen. Out of the corner.
Good team defense there by the Comets, but it doesn't matter because Summer Brinkman still finds a gap and finds the bottom of the bucket. Oh, big shot after big shot here tonight.
I think in the corner. And hits. This time give it to Aaron Young for the points.
Aaron Young with her second bucket of the night. Cuts it back to 8. Great feed there by Linky, who's got a handful of assists to go with her big day rebounding and scoring so far.
Summer gives it out to sister Samantha. In the corner.
Reached, it looks like there on Brosnan.
15 foul already in this quarter for the Comets.
So we have Linky has 18. As we see inbounds, 3 a little short there. Boarded by Linky.
Another rebound for her.
And the Garvey was a little short.
Ooh, it looked like she was going to tip a 3 for a moment. She does at the end. No good. Signs of desperation, maybe. Here goes Brickman. All the way.
Oh, great defense there by Linky, and I think we're going to get a foul? Maybe?
No.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
Yes.
Foul on. That's Kiawa's 4th. All right. Well, great defensive play there by Linky to get the ball back ultimately for Mount Prospect.
McDonough. She's hit a 3 at this point right now. It is critical if she can hit another one.
And they're going to give her space to do so. Oh, off just a little bit.
Out of bounds.
Chase down.
Still in favor of the Comets.
Well, we still have possession. Still an 8-point game. So we're at the exact same place we started at the beginning of this quarter. 2.5 minutes in. So
Done a 3. Wide to the right.
it's going to go out of bounds. Back to the Lady Titans.
3:22. Right on the time. They're up by 8, 35-27. What is this thing?
We're going to get a full timeout. Timeout here called by Coach Gutzler. Wonder if he's calling timeout here to set up some sort of pressure defense. You're about that time of the game where you got to start pushing, your defense out. He's been in the zone. The zone has done most of its job so far this game. So I don't know if he's working on a full court, trap defense potentially, or bringing it out half court man. But we'll see. We'll see what he comes out with this timeout. I'd say if I'm Coach Kirby, on the other side of things, I'm talking more exactly what we've kind of been doing here in this whole second half, where we've been patient offensively. We're not pressure. We're not pushing anything. Waiting for the defense to extend. Wait for those gaps to grow in the zone that Mount Prospect's been in, and attacking then, as they've done so well in the second half. So I would say one side's going to be more create chaos, and the other side's going to be more stay maintained, stay composed.
And at some point now, if you are the Titans, at one point now, do you just take possession slowly? I don't the clock run out.
I mean, I think you're still probably going to attack if options are there, but you're not in any rush to do so.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be Mount Prospect ball underneath. My apologies. Misunderstanding the out of bounds play there. Must have been tipped on that 3. So, and either way, the ball goes back to Nashville Okawville.
Samantha gives it off to her sister Summer. Ashley set up a screen.
And we're going to have a turnover right back. Steal by Linky.
Now she moves it up forward. Gives it up to McDonough. McDonough for a 3. Got it!
Huge shot for Libby McDonough. Her second 3 of the night gives her 6 points on the evening. And another great pass by Linky there to set up her teammate for an open 3.
Fourth 3-pointer made for the Comets. Now here goes Brickman. And got it! A heartbreaker. If you're at Comets right there thinking that we're going to close this game down to 5. And a turnover. What was a 5-point deficit has now just in a matter of seconds turned to a 9-point deficit now.
And it's been those, and then
another turnover.
Oh. Wow, back-to-back steals there. We're going to get a timeout. Nashville Okawville, who has the lead, back up to 9 after those 2 possessions. First, a strong take by Summer Brinkman for 2 to give her 20 on the night. And then the steal and score by Samantha Brinkman to give her 15 on the night. Wow. What a churn of events. Momentum was shifting again after that big Libby McDonough 3 to cut it to 5. And that, in the blink of an eye, the Brinkman sisters are able to re-extend that to a 3-possession game. And we're back where we started basically again at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
That McDonough 3, just like that, it seemed like it happened already a long time ago, just based on everything that was happening.
It happened in maybe 15 seconds of game time, I feel like. Okay, back to what we were talking about, a couple minutes ago in our last timeout. Again, if you're Nashville Okawville, focusing on being composed, being patient on offense. You're still looking to attack, but you're not trying to force anything. It's going to be, if it's there, take it. If it's not, bring it back out, work through the offense a bit, and see if you can get a better look. Pass up good shots for great shots. Defensively, Mount Prospect's got to force turnovers, as we almost see in that inbounds with Linky getting her hands on the pass.
Samantha, there's enough foul out of Linky again. Her team's her 4.
And that's 4, so she's got to be careful now. Defensively wise, got to be smart. Anything like that could be her 5th foul will really hinder her team's offense the way she's been playing so far today, as we see a shot come up a little short there. And the foul the other way. Summer Brinkman with the miss. Good rebound there by McDonough, I believe.
If you're Allie Linky now with 4 fouls, do you play differently now, even though there's only 2 minutes left? Or you just continue playing the same way you have the entire game up to this point?
Offensively, it'll be the same. Defensively, it's just more, you got to stay hands off. You got to work on moving your feet, and don't do anything that could give the refs an opportunity to call fouls. We've seen another great pass. Another open 3 just rattles out for McDonough. And it's corralled by Brinkman, who's going to go bring it all the way down and then bring it back out to Sister Samantha.
Less than 2 minutes to go. Brinkman got to the screen and tries, and it's foul.
Another 2 shots. And now for the rest of the game, Nashville Okawville will be in the bonus. The other one was on Young, her 3rd. 2-shot foul, so resting on the 1st.
Right now it is a 10-point lead with 1:34 to go.
Big free throws to bring this back out to double digits.
Samantha to make 2 for 2. And she does.
17 points for the game for Samantha Brinkman to go along with 8 rebounds.
11-point lead.
Oh, good dish. Good
pass.
time, good finish.
Good pass to the person.
Kyrie Person with her first bucket of the game to cut the lead back to 9.
Good MVP chance.
So, obviously, I think Mount Prospect's going to come out with a full court press here. I think they have to. Given it as a 9-point game with only 84 seconds to go, it's almost, if you don't get a steal or a trap right away, it's got to be a foul because you're only in the bonus still. So it'll be a 1-on-1 for the next 2 fouls, excuse me. And you really want to extend this game as long as you can because it's a 3-possession game at the bare minimum.
Yeah.
If Nashville Okawville doesn't score again, so as many possessions as you can create in these next 84 seconds as possible will be all in your favor of cutting in this deficit and maybe bringing home a win here.
As you mentioned, the press.
We'll get it in. Linky cannot foul here. Oh,
There we go. Brinkman.
oh, what a nice Euro step move for Summer Brinkman for another 2.
Beautiful move by her.
That's going to be
I think he falls to the ground.
I think that'll be a foul on Nashville Okawville. Only 4 team fouls for the Lady Titans, but that is 5 on Kuyala. So she is done for the night, but did a solid job on the defensive end. Played really good defense and has helped her team to create this 11-point lead that they now have with 72 seconds to go.
Inbound there. Bounce up. Tie
That's
up.
going to be a jump ball. Possession arrows going the other way.
Not what the Comets wanted right there.
No. That's their 18th turnover of the night. And this is just going to further cut down on the clock as it looks like they're just meeting at half court.
Less than a minute to go. Just like that, Samantha Brinkman with no contest shot right there. Again, look easy.
17 for her. Ball tipped out of bounds. 17 for Samantha. Summer has 22. That's 39 out of 45.
And a turnover and a steal. Oh, a blocker.
Blocked there by Linky.
Team stretching forward.
Got to go quick here. She's going to be fouled on the drive. Definitely no quit in these Comets here, fighting the final whistle. Very evident in that play by Linky, not giving up the layup for Brinkman. Going all the way back down court and drawing the foul on Spratt, her 3rd.
You love to see it. First one won't go. We're now under 40 seconds.
It looks like Nashville Okawville is going to get some substitutes into the game here to finish out. Looks like Amy Hundelt is going to check in along with Marley Meinert, Caitlin Gogolek, Savannah Meyer, and Ashlyn Henson. On the other end, after that second made free throw by Linky, her night looks like it will be over. And in for Mount Prospect, Ellen Handler. Abby Kapura, Allie Phillip, Rachel Gutzler, and Amy Brennan.
Shot won't go there. It's coming for the ball. Hundo keeps it in possession.
Gogolek looked for a shot there, decided better of it, working the offense.
Shot won't go. Hundo again. Another offensive rebound for her. She has to go at it from 3. Ball short. Picked up there by Allie Phillip.
Pearson will push it down in the last seconds of this game.
And it's over. The 2021 champions. 2022, I should say. Nashville Okawville Titans by a final score of 45-33.
Very fun championship game. I mean, the final score, final was a 12-point win for the Lady Titans, but the Comets were in it, and it felt neck and neck the entire way. We saw some very impressive, individual performances on both sides, and both teams have a lot to be proud of, and ultimately both teams are your top 2 teams in the state of Illinois. So neither side should go home upset.
Without out.
Couple quick stats. Summer Brinkman finished out this game with 9 rebounds and 22 points. Savannah Brinkman had 19 points and 8 rebounds of her own. On the other side, to finish out scoring for Nashville Okawville before we get trophies up, Brecklin Renegarby had 2 and McKenna Westland had 2. On the other side of things, St. Paul Mount Prospect was led by Allie Linke, who had 19 points of her own for Mount Prospect. She was followed by Lily McDonough with 6. Erin Young had 4. And Kyrie Pearson and Allie Phillip both had 2 apiece. So, we have had a lot of impressive performances tonight. Ultimately, Nashville Okawville comes out on top, and it'll be exciting to see the trophy presentation as it is every year. These teams play, start in the fall, work all their way to this point of the year to for this moment right here. So it's always a great moment, a cool moment to see.
Follow down. As we will soon get set for the presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please congratulate both teams once again on an exciting ball game. Here's a brief outline for how things are going to go. We'll recognize the second place team. We'll recognize the champions. Then we'll transition into all tournament, and then sportsmanship, and then a quick announcement. Okay, so that's how things are going to go. The Comets came into the ball game today with a record of, or into the tournament with a record of 21-2. They were crowned the champions of the Northwest Suburban Lutheran Conference and the champions of the Zion Marengo PTL 42nd Girls Basketball Tournament. At state, they defeated Morton Bethel. They defeated Crystal Lake Emmanuel. They defeated Bloomington Trinity. And today, they go home the second place team in the state of Illinois. It is my pleasure at this time to introduce to you Mr. Randy Fritz, a member of the Board of Directors and one of the tournament co-chairs. Mr. Fritz.
At this time, we will award individual second place medallions to the Comets. Number 10, Elin Handler. Number 11, Rachel Gutzler. Number 12, Casey Brosnan. Number 14, Libby McDonough. Number 15, Erin Young. Number 22, Kyrie Pearson. Number 23, Allie Phillip. Number 24, Amy Brennan. Number 31, Abby Capura. And number 34, Allie Linke. Next would be Principal Julia Hines. Presenting a medallion to himself would be Athletic Director Eric Young. Head Coach Matthew Gutzler. Assistant Coach Kevin Mueller. And Assistant Coach Sophie Hindman.
Trinity St. John, Nashville, and Emmanuel Okawville, commonly known as Nashville Okawville. And depending on what school they're from, they might check in at the hotel and say, "Hi, I'm from Nashville," or "Hi, I'm from Okawville." But they're the Titans. They entered the tournament with a record of 31-3. They were the champions of the Pinckneyville 204 Invitational Tournament. They were the champions of the TSJ ILS Titans All Lutheran Tournament. They were the champions of the SIJHSAA Regional and the champions of the Springfield Trinity Invitational Tournament. And today, they're also known as the state champions here in the state of Illinois. Girls, now if you'd come forward to receive your championship banner. And Coach Kirby, the game ball. Congratulations.
Now medallions for the Titans. Number 2, McKenna Westland. Number 3, Lainey Hundell. Number 4, Estes Bakatin. Number 11, Caitlin Gogolek. Number 20, Samantha Brinkman. Number 21, Jenna Kuyawa. Number 23, Marley Meinert. Number 30, Brecklin Renegarby. Number 31, Savannah Meyer. Number 34, Ashlyn Henson. Number 40, Summer Brinkman. Number 41, Alexis Spratt. Number 50, Emma Kurtz. Principals, Amy Kurtz and Jody Lazuski. Athletic directors, Sean Arenth and Joseph Kirby. And head coach Joseph Kirby. Assistant coaches Dylan Fullerton. And assistant coach Jeremy Hundell. Congratulations to the Titans. There will be opportunities for team and all school pictures in the gym after. You can do this one, but. Yeah, I know. Now for the all-tournament team. The following 15 girls have been selected for the all-tournament team. Every game was watched by members of the board of directors and the basketball committee. And we have selected 15 girls, and from that 15, one will be selected to be the most valuable player of the tournament. In no particular order, from Bloomington, Emmy Hury. From Nashville, Okawville, Samantha Brinkman. From Edwardsville, Lainey McFarland. From Peoria Christ, Kyra Lee. From Mount Prospect, Libby McDonough. From Palatine, Grace Todd. From Chester, Lexi Mott. From Nashville, Okawville, Summer Brinkman. From Bloomington, Dakota Javentes. From Peoria Christ, London Somerville. From Crystal Lake, Zoe Nanos. From Lombard, Callie Hartke. From Mount Prospect, Allie Linky. From Peoria, Concordia, Chloe Carmine. From Edwardsville, Avery Wampler. And from this group of 15, our MVP from Nashville, Okawville, Summer Brinkman. Our final award of the girls' portion of the weekend is our Sportsmanship Award. And just like we have board of directors and basketball committee people watching each of the games for the players in terms of their performance, we also have them evaluating the players, the coaches, and the fans. The Sportsmanship Award for the 2022 Girls State Basketball Tournament goes to Trinity in Bloomington. The official tournament photographer, the William Brockschmidt, will be in the small over in Hoops Fest, and he will be taking all kinds of pictures, so both teams can head over there and get formal pictures taken. All right, we thank everybody for being here for the girls' tournament. Now we have one more game to play, and that will be our boys' state championship game.